Hallöchen, liebe Leute, herzlich willkommen zurück zu Annas Quest. Und zwar mit dem 6. Kapitel schon. Und werden herausfinden, was hier alles geschehen ist. Der Kindheit von den beiden.
I guess I could just try and make a run for it.
Excuse me, Winfriede.
Okay, was willst du noch, Mutter?
Hey, Mother.
Winfriede, really?
What did you say you wanted again?
Just the basics. To remind you why you're at this school. If you can recite to me the meaning of word, then you may leave.
Not so sure I'd get very far trying to use a chalkboard with my hands.
Okay. Nochmal die Kreide natürlich. Ah, ganz normal.
Nah, once is enough. I can't really... Unless Mother makes me, I'm not touching that wretched thing. I'll leave the posters be. Joringel or Wilhelm might still need them.
Okay. Was können wir hier im Schreibtisch finden?
That's where Hans and Jorinda sit. Mother will just get more angry though if I copy off their work.
Gut, dann gehen wir da rein. Zu uns rein.
I'm not taking any of the work with me. I have to see it enough in class as it is. Okay, let's see. Blah, 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 weird. Blah, blah, destiny. Blah, blah. All right, I think I got it well enough. Let's just spout this off to Mother and get out of here.
Gut, probieren wir es gleich mal, ob wir es
Hey,
da
Mother.
drauf haben.
Winfriede, really?
All right. All right. I think I'm ready now.
Very well, go ahead. Tell me what word is.
Weird is the pattern that shapes our destinies, influenced in many ways, in part by the weave of the Norns, three great maidens who look upon us all and determine our futures, but also by everything we do, everything our ancestors did. Causality and consequence, it is what will happen, is happening, and what has already happened.
Very good. Now recite the Vogt School of Witchcraft's oath for me.
But Mother... By the weird we shall abide, and in respect treat each day justly, for every right, a path warm and enlightened. For every wrong, a path blackened and cold, and stay cautious of the devil, forever waiting
And stay cautious of the devil, forever waiting to corrupt my resolve.
Yeah, what you said.
Listen to me, Winfriede. This is what concerns me the most, as it should you.
Oh, here we go.
This science that you and Hans obsess with. Don't let your mind be distracted by what's not important.
Mother! It's just because it's something you don't understand. You're being dramatic.
I am not. I have seen what it will do to you. To your word. It is a dark, dark path, Winfriede, that you must not take lightheartedly. If your father was here, you know he'd say the same.
That's a lie. He was always happy to let me do my experiments. Unlike you.
He wouldn't have been if it got in the way of your witchcraft, Winfriede. Not if it let Jannike get this far ahead of you in your studies.
I've done what you asked. May I leave now?
Yes. Yes, you may. Oh, but Winnie, if you see Hans, tell him to come see me to practice his test. As should you. The Wanderer will be here any day. The judgment he passes will play a crucial part in your word. Practice. Be ready for his test. It is for your own good.
Fine, I will.
Jetzt sind wir endlich den Klassenraum verlassen.
Have we done the right thing, Philip? Putting the fate of the girls in the hands of someone else? No. It is the way of word. I cannot waver. And the girls, we will see. Only time can tell now.
Okay, jetzt sind wir offiziell im 6. Kapitel.
Freedom! Finally! Now. Hans told me he had something he wanted to tell me. Only... Everyone's here except for him. Where's he gone off to now?
Oh, wen haben wir da alles?
Joringel isn't the friendliest kid around, so he's usually on his own. If he stopped yelling at all of us, he might actually make some friends. These two brothers, all they care about is looking cool and impressing Jannike. This one is the tough guy. If the yo-yo didn't make that obvious enough. Something tells me his trick still needs some work, though.
Ja, das glaube
These
ich auch.
two
Das ist ein
brothers,
bisschen...
all they care about is looking. This one's playing the I'm too cool to care angle. He's been trying for years and she still doesn't get it.
Aber da,
Yeah,
Jorinde.
she's alright. She hasn't talked since the incident at the lake. Too bad some of the boys around here haven't had the same problem. Precious little Jannike. Always the one in Mother's good books. I'll show her she's not always the best. I'll show both of them. He always gets the best lunches. Those grapes look pretty delicious.
Ich werde aber trotzdem mit Jorinde reden.
Hey there, Jorinda. Still not saying much, huh? Between you and me, though, this thing with not talking, was it really from seeing the Weiße Frauen? I mean, they aren't real,
Weiße Frauen.
right? Never mind. About the amber orb, though, when you fell in the lake, you're sure you didn't see the orb? Because I could be wrong, but I think even if you did see it, then you wouldn't tell me. Because like everyone else, you think it's too dangerous. Yeah, I bet I'm right. It's there, I'm sure of it.
Okay, schau, sie ist hier irgendwann...
You seem kind of
Einsam
lonely
aus.
over here. I could be wrong, but you seem to keep glancing at someone in the yard. Aha! I'm not wrong. Is it a boy? You can tell me. Well, actually... No, I guess you can't, huh? Let me see. I bet it's... Ah, wait. You wouldn't be the kind to fall for the popular boys. So that must mean... Interesting. Oh well. See you, Jorinda.
Reden wir mal mit Jacob.
Winnie, you finished detention. Are you okay? I hope Mother wasn't too hard on you.
I'm fine, Jannike. It's just detention. Not that you'd know what that's like.
I know you're a tough cookie, Winnie. I just think that, well, sometimes Mother is a bit hard on you is all.
She has to be. With the Wanderer coming and the grades she's getting.
Fanstimme.
Exactly. There's no way she'll ever beat you, Jannike.
It's not a competition, Wilhelm.
There's only one way Winnie will ever get through the Wanderer's test.
Diving into the lake and taking the amber orb from Weiße Frauen.
Don't even joke about that. You know what happened
Weiße
to poor
Frauen.
Jorinda.
Yeah, maybe Winnie could get some advice from her. If she ever talked again, that is.
Yeah, well, maybe I will. Then I'd really show you guys.
Winnie, no! The Weiße Frauen, you don't know what they do. You can pass the test without a silly orb. I know you can.
Weiße Frauen. Only you guys would still believe in silly children's tales like that. I have a secret advantage anyway that will make me 10 times better than Jannike.
But it's really not a competition.
Yeah, right. Here comes the science babble.
It's not babble. You'll see. I'll prove you all wrong and win the test.
Come on, everyone. It's Friday. Let's just have fun.
Wait a second. Not everyone is here. Where's Hans? Do you guys know where he went?
He said he was going to the usual place. He seemed pretty excited.
Yeah, their usual little lovebird hideout.
It's not like that.
Oh,
Not everyone is like you boys, spending all day dribbling and drooling all over precious you-know-who.
Who know who?
No one, Jannike.
Jannike.
I can never remember his stupid code for the hideout, though. I hope he's written it down somewhere.
ja, jetzt sprechen wir mit Joringo.
How's it going, Joringel?
Huh? You never talk to me. What do you want from me?
Warum stehst
Why
du
are
hier
you
ganz
over here
alleine?
on your own?
What do you mean? I'm always on my own.
Okay, then. Why are you always on your own?
What do you care? You don't care about me. No one cares about me.
Well, actually, I'm asking you because...
Because you're a trickster. You just want to trick me. I know what you guys are like. Acting like my friend just so you can take my stuff.
But hey, I've never...
No more. I won't fall for it. If no one cares about Joringel, then I don't care for anyone either. From now on, Joringel only cares about Joringel.
Okay, jeez. Forget I asked. Enjoying those berries, I see.
Very much so. And no, you can't have any.
Fine.
Okay, schade.
I was just making a joke.
Yeah, right. You're just trying to trick me into giving you my lunch. You guys always teasing me, trying to take my stuff.
But whatever. See if I care.
Oh, Joringel, du Blödmann. Natürlich mag
Joringel,
ich
you
den.
dummy. Of course someone cares about you. If you weren't so busy scowling at everyone, you might actually notice her glancing at you.
What do you mean? Who? No one's glancing at me. When did they glance at me?
Like, all the time. Constantly.
I don't believe you. You're just trying to trick me.
Jeez, you boys are hopeless.
I don't care. There's only one person I want to look at me anyway.
Oh?
I mean... dang it. You better not tease me about it, Winnie.
Why don't you go tell this person then?
It's not easy, you know. I don't know good words to say is all.
You don't know good words.
I never know what to say to her. I get all twisted with my tongue. You better not tell anyone, Winnie.
All right, I won't.
Warum meinst du? Hast du dir nicht so...
Tell me again why you won't
Was?
tell her you like her.
It's not easy, you know.
Okay.
You don't know.
I never know. You better not...
All right.
Hat das zur Folge gehabt.
I'll
Dann
leave
lassen wir
you
jetzt
a
mal in
berry.
Ruhe. Gehen wir zum Schuppen.
Locked as usual. Gardening shed. Father was always working in there when he was here. Mother said I'm never to go in there, so there must be really cool stuff in there.
Schauen wir mal. Gehen wir zum Baumhaus.
Darn
Bienen.
bees, trying to move into our tree house. You're not welcome here. Climbing trees, that's for kids. I'm a sensible scientist girl, so I have to act like one. Climbing
Wow.
trees,
Okay.
It might seem like an ordinary tree, but really it's our secret hideout. I helped Hans make it, but it was his idea. Now it's basically our home, and my favorite place to be.
Okay, ich glaube, das hat was mit den Steinen zu tun, ne?
These are the hidden buttons Hans uses for the hideout. Only
Good.
problem is, I can never remember his stupid codes.
Geht zum Glück nicht so viel Varianten. Gut, sowas nicht.
I can't.
Gehen wir mal zum Pfad.
Oh, that path leads to the lake, where Jorinda says she saw the amber ore. I'm tempted to go see if it is really there, but I'll go see Hans about it before I go all the way out there.
Okay. Haben wir irgendwelche Hinweise, wie das Ganze hier...
The only thing I need for these rocks is the right combination.
Okay. Ist es eine Dreierkombination? Ist es eine Fünfer, eine Vierer? Ganz einfach. Frage, ob wir da irgendwo... Ja, mal zum Fenster. Möglichkeit geben.
This is kind of boring.
Is there any particular reason why you were spying on me, Winfriede?
This place is boring. There's nothing else to do.
Go play with the other children. Without
Ah,
upsetting
hab ich's ja.
them, preferably.
All right, all right.
3, 2. Gut, da habe ich es ja. Gewusst, das muss irgendwo sein. So, oh. Einmal. Zweimal. Einmal Mitte. Einmal wieder links. Einmal rechts. Und nochmal links. So. Easy, ne? Ich hab's gewusst, dass es da irgendwie was sein müsste. So, wir haben jetzt einmal links, zweimal rechts, einmal Mitte, einmal links, einmal rechts, wieder links. Hopp.
Ah, there we are. About time.
Sehr gut.
Hans? Hello?
Winnie! Oh! Sorry. I didn't hear you come in, but I'm glad you're finally
Drachen,
here.
okay.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for your dang door code, what's got you all excited, huh?
You'll never believe what I found. Oh, I barely believe it myself. Last night, by the orphanage,
Ja,
I heard
das
two
alles
travelers
gebaut
talking
eigentlich.
about something. They said it was the scientific discovery of the century.
Well, what was it?
Winnie, they found it. They found just what we've been looking for. It's called telekinesis.
I'm not following. What's telekinesis?
Telekinesis. Yes, well, I wasn't so sure myself, but I went on to describe how this man could move things just by thinking about it.
So, he was actually a witch then?
No, Winnie, that's the thing. He was just a regular farmer.
Oh,
And that's not
Vater
all.
von
He
Anna.
could read people's thoughts and feelings, their memories. The townsfolk accused him of being a witch, what with the fear of witchcraft spreading and all. But apparently, he knew nothing about witchcraft. He just sensed his abilities.
Okay, that's nice for him. But I still don't see why you're all excited.
Right, yes. Well, I did some research after hearing this. And it's just like I thought. All the things that were said about this man's abilities. It's just like the third eye chakra spells.
Third eye? Isn't that the subject we had a few weeks ago in class?
Exactly. Don't you see? It's what we've been looking for. It's a connection between science and witchcraft, Winnie.
You mean, this would show Mother once and for all that science is important?
Exactly. Just think of the possibilities, too. The discoveries we could make with this.
Hold on. If this is what the third eye thing can do, then my test, I could pass it easily.
Well, sure. But not just that. If we can learn more about what telekinesis is, then we can help people understand magic through science. People won't have to be afraid of us anymore.
This is it. This could be what finally helps me beat Jannike once and for all.
Oh, but Winnie, I think perhaps we should concentrate on...
Right. What do we do now? Can we get it? This telekinesis?
telekinesis.
Right, whatever. How do we get it? What do we do?
Well, maybe, but perhaps we shouldn't rush into this.
Rush? Hans, the Wanderer's test is any day now. Mother was just lecturing me about it. If I get this telekinesis, if I use it to pass this test, my weird will be perfect.
Telekinesis.
Mother won't have to scold me or tell me off anymore.
Right. That is true.
And maybe finally, Mother will stop comparing me. I'll never have to be told I'm not as good as precious little Jannike ever again.
Yeah, you're right, Winnie. Let's do it. Let's help you pass that test.
So, details. How are we going to do this?
Was weißt du noch über die Zaubersprüche des dritten
Do
Auges?
you remember anything about the third eye spells? I might not have been paying too much attention in class.
Yes, I looked over my notes last night. We were never taught any direct awakening spells, but there's one incantation Mrs. Vogt recited from her spell book that kind of fits.
Okay, great. What is it?
It's an incantation to summon the goddess Minerva for extrasensory insight and knowledge. You imbue magic beads with the spell, then place them on your head to help open your third eye. But Winnie, you know that Mrs. Vogt's spellbook is strictly off limits to us.
And you know it wouldn't be the first time I've borrowed it either. All right, so first we need a plan for swiping the spellbook again. What else?
Oh, well, from what I remember, the beads are okay. I have some left over from class. But we also need 3 candles. One of white, one of purple, and one of blue.
That could be tricky. I don't think there's any left in the school.
We could make them, though.
We can? All right, great. Swipe spellbook, make candles. Easy. Let's get cracking then.
So, wo ist der Telekinese? Der
Where's this
Telekinese-Typ?
telekinesis guy gone? Let's go find him. Surely he could just tell me how to pass my test if he wants to help people, right?
Actually, that was kind of my first thought, too. That's why I'm fixing this machine. The idea is that it reads patterns of energy moving in the brain when you wear it. So if we observe this man's brain patterns, then perhaps we could even replicate them.
Yes, that sounds great. Let's do it.
But I'm not so sure. It might take time, Winnie. This machine still needs a lot of work. And the man, he went into hiding.
What? Why?
To avoid punishment. These townspeople, they're really serious about putting an end to witchcraft.
Ugh, darn people. Always getting so worked up about stuff they don't know anything about.
Yes, well, that's why they get worked up, Winnie. We just have to be patient. Find ways to help them understand, you know?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Oh, das brauchen wir für die Kerzen zu machen.
What do we need for candle making then?
Well, I know it's
Wahrscheinlich die
possible. I just don't know how. Jannike's the one who told me about it. Maybe you can ask her.
Oh. Right, of course she did. Ugh.
But I do know how to
Bienen
make
Bugs.
dyes. So if we can make candles, I can help color them. As long as it's the right color, it can be flowers, plants, stuff like that. I have a book on biology around here that might help you.
And we need white, purple, and blue.
Keep your eyes open, and if you see anything, bring it to me and I'll take care of the dye.
Sehr gut. Und das sagt, du solltest zu ihr kommen.
By the
wir sind
way,
da mal berührt.
Mother said you have to go see her about your test.
Oh, right. I still need to pass the smoke appearance module.
Smoke appearance? Oh, is that for your elective?
Yeah, methods of appearing. The only reason I chose it is because I thought I could fake it with solidified carbon dioxide. Turns out, not so easy to move around or use on my own.
Solid carbon... What?
Solidified carbon dioxide. It's that smoky stuff behind me there. It's kind of like ice, but
Trockenheit.
dry and much colder. So cold it burns you if you touch it. I figured that out the hard way.
But how's that meant to help you with your smoke appearance?
Well, that fog coming off of it, that's sublimation. The ice turning from a solid into a gas. But if you drop the ice into water, then that happens a lot faster and makes a lot more fog.
Ah, I see. And then you'd use that to disguise your appearance. Clever. Maybe not just disguising an appearance, but also a disappearance as well.
Winnie, what are you planning now?
Hans, we'll use this to steal the spellbook. It's perfect. If there's as much fog as you say, it should be easy to grab it while Mother is distracted.
Sure, but like I said, it's too cold to carry, and we don't have any gloves. And besides, I can't really drop it in water without Mrs. Vogt noticing.
Right. Don't worry about all that. I'll find a way I can help while you're doing the test. Leave it to me. I'll figure it out. Right. This incantation isn't, incantating itself. I'm off to get us stuff.
Okay then, Winnie. I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, mit den schönen Dialogen werden wir aber leider auch schon wieder zum Schluss kommen. Ich sage auch mal wieder Dankeschön fürs Zusehen und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Ciao!
This is a tale that began in a number of places, as many often do. Today, it begins in a deep, dark wood